I'm a gamer.
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 What's up, guys? This is Audrey bringing you episode 2 of the Hitchhiker's Guide to Gaming. Today's topic is the negative stigma on gamers, and I'm sure that anyone who considers themselves, a gamer, a nerd, anything like that, has experienced something negative, whether they were called immature or, a loser or whatever. And I could talk about how we shouldn't let that get to us, and we should continue to be passionate about what we're passionate about, that sort of line of thinking. But I think that it's really important that this episode comes out right after Extra Life, because we raised so much money as part of the Rooster Teeth community and community of gamers or people who just like gaming content. We raised so much money to help children in need. And I think that speaks volumes. I think raising $340,000 in a weekend to help kids out tells you something about gamers and the gaming community. And so with that in mind, I bring you some clips from our very own community members.
I think the negative stereotype of gamers comes from the fact that we're a group of people who are enthusiastic about something that other people don't perhaps understand in the same way we do. I mean, I have the same problem with sports fans, and that I don't understand their obsession with sports, especially as I'm from England, and every time the World Cup comes around, everyone just goes mental. I mean, I will watch football, the World Cup particularly, and I'll enjoy it, but I'll also be playing Civ 5 while I'm watching it. I think gamers struggle with the stereotype problem more than other groups do, because when games were first being made, everyone who played them and made them was sort of the nerdy types who were into computers and Dungeons and Dragons. So I think the stereotype of a nerd and the stereotype of a gamer are very closely linked because of that initial connection. Culturally, it seems reasonable to take the piss out of nerds. There are so many TV shows where nerds are the butts of jokes, but not so much when it's the sporty types that are the ones with the piss taken out of them. And this is largely because if you make fun of someone who is obsessed with sports, they're much more likely to punch you in the face than someone who is obsessed with video games.
When a lot of people think about gamers nowadays, they tend to think of them as 12-year-old kids playing Call of Duty online and cursing at people. They think of them as the overweight, undereducated guys that still live in their mom's basement. And this negative stereotype towards gamers is just not true in any way. The passion that I have for video games, for playing stupid, crappy games just to get achievements because I enjoy having that sense of satisfaction of a completed game, there's a negative stereotype towards me when I talk about that. I can see it in the eyes of the people I talk to that I'm wasting my time with this stuff. A lot of people also see gamers as these antisocial recluses that just sit in their house all day and sit in the dark, and that, above all things else, is completely untrue. You have events like PAX East, RTX, Comic-Con, all these insane events that are centered around the video game community. Even in a gaming community like Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter, a website and an online community that is based on video games. This isn't even us playing video games together. This is literally just us in a community of people who enjoy video games. I don't even have to be playing video games to enjoy them. I can be watching a Let's Play of the Achievement Hunter guys in Grand Theft Auto 5 or in Minecraft or whatever it is. I can be sitting on the couch watching my wife play Minecraft or Call of Duty or whatever it is that she's playing, and I can enjoy it, and it's just amazing.
Gamers versus non-gamers. Gamers interact with the media they consume, having an active experience in what they do, whereas non-gamers who watch television, movies and such alike are passive in their entertainment experience. Gamers clearly find more satisfaction in interacting with a story, with games having a wider scope and incredible variety in the ways to interact. Gamers can easily project themselves onto characters in a much easier way, as they have control, sometimes limited, sometimes unlimited, over how they experience the games. A non-gamer, however, for example a moviegoer or someone watching television, will just let the characters be as they are, and they will see exactly the same thing as everyone else that watches the same thing would. This is something that I feel clearly separates the two experiences. Yet for some reason, in descriptions like this, gaming is berated for being a lesser entertainment media.
With this topic, I don't think I should really go into the negative stereotypes that we have been given as gamers, because we've all heard it before, and odds are, if you're watching this, you're a gamer yourself, and you've heard this generic little, oh, you've got no life, or oh, you're immature, and stuff like that if you're into gaming. What I feel like is important from this topic is to give you a piece of advice, which is to not let it get to you. If a non-gamer starts a debate with you, just ignore it. Like, what's the point in being emotional about it or trying defending your point? Because all that they want you to do is to be overly defensive, and thus adhering to a stereotype. You know, it seems silly in the end, doesn't it? You're doing something that you enjoy. Why should that change, and why should it bother other people, you know? Just ignore them.
I was once a non-gamer. I didn't play any video games, mainly because I was too young and couldn't really afford it. But that soon changed because my cousin lent me her Game Boy and I was addicted to Mario at a young age. But nowadays, it's hard because non-gamers don't really see the interest in playing video games. It's just the same with the internet. If people don't use it, then they don't really see why us that do use it a lot use it. But here's the thing. If they don't play video games, we shouldn't argue with them. We should tell them our views, but not argue, because if we argue, they're going to argue. I mean, we haven't got enough time on our own, right? My main opinion is that they may have a negative view on us, but somewhere we have a negative view on them, and that we should respect each other.
And I think something that's really important to keep in mind is just having respect. You know, if someone's a gamer, non-gamer, whatever, we should all have respect for each other. And that's something that permeates past non-gamer versus gamer or what have you. So, I mean, if you want to combat the negative stigma on gamers and you're a gamer, then, you know, go out in the world, make a difference, you know, prove that you're not, you know, just some schleb who's sitting in his basement doing nothing. We're part of a great community. We're part of a collection of people that really enjoys interactive media. So we should share that experience with people. And I think that the rest will speak for itself. Thanks for watching as always, guys. If you are interested in liking or commenting or subscribing, there are nice buttons for that below, as well as the group page. I'll link that down there. And the Rooster Teeth profiles of anyone who contributed to this video. So if you want to go say hi, tell them they did an awesome job, you like their idea, then go ahead and do that. And I hope I see you next time for episode 3 of the Hitchhiker's Guide to Gaming. Bye, guys!